Hello everyone, this is Maher Haddad here. So today I have decided to come live on live streaming with you on my YouTube channel because it has been some time that I didn't make any live streaming on my YouTube channel, and also to be able to take your questions and answer to your questions if you have any questions for me. So before we start, I just would like to give you some updates about my work and my courses that I'm doing. Also some updates about the titles as a trainer for that I have got recently. So regarding the courses, recently I have uploaded a new course about MikroTik using Wi-Fi Wave 2 and Capsman version 3. So if you haven't taken this course is available on my own platform, mynetworktraining.com, and it's also available on Udemy. So this course speaks in details about the MikroTik Wi-Fi Wave 2, where at this time we don't see a lot of resources about it, to be honest. And also it speaks about the Capsman version 3, how to configure it, because as you know, with the Wi-Fi 6, the way to configure the Capsman version 3 has been changed compared to the Capsman version 2. So if you haven't taken this course yet, please, whether from My Network Training or Udemy, of course, I prefer that every one of you purchase membership on my own platform, mynetworktraining.com, because one, you get access to all my courses, around 85 courses, I think, around that. That's one. Two, because the money that I get on my network training is fully for me, while with the Udemy, a big part of it goes to Udemy. And so that's one of the reasons why I prefer, I say to my student, if you like to go purchasing my courses, it's better for me to be on my network training. That's one thing about courses. In the future, I still don't know yet what type of courses I have to build up, but most likely it's going to be OPNsense, and I will say in a moment why OPNsense. Well, let's say it directly now. So I became an OPNsense official trainer. I'm the first worldwide trainer for OPNsense. They gave me this title, and I have built up a course for OPNsense, which is official course. It's also on My Network Training and also on Udemy. So this course, what OPNsense they do is that anyone buying from them equipment, they give them the equipment, they sell them the equipment, and then with the selling they give them access to my course, which is an official course for OPNsense. So OPNsense is a really nice platform that I really like it too much. It has a lot of features, and it is open source, so that makes it very nice. And it has features where you can, for example, do with a next generation firewall, while on, for example, MikroTik we don't have that option yet. I hope that MikroTik can do it. To be honest, I like to work with MikroTik. I like to provide support to my customers if they have MikroTik. That's the best thing I can do. But OPNsense is really getting there. It's having a lot of features, and I personally worked a lot on labs on OPNsense. And to make it clear for you, OPNsense, they do only routing and firewall. They don't do anything more than that. So there is no anything related to wireless, for example. They do routing, BGP, OSPF, all those, they are provided by OPNsense. And also you can have plugins. You can download plugins to activate more features on OPNsense. And the nice thing is that it is open source, meaning that you can download it, you can install it on a server, and you can run OPNsense on a server, and you don't need to really buy a license for that. they have the company which is called the Cisco. They have possibility to provide you license to open some more features, like to have some type of monitoring and accessing all your OPNsense devices, but it's not crucial, so it's not something that you really need it. And of course some other features they provide with the license. All right, so that's some updates about what I have. So again, Capsman version 3, Wi-Fi Wave 2, the course is available. And I will hope that you can get it from My Network Training as a membership on monthly. You can also take the one from MikroTik, which is really small money. You pay monthly and you get access to all my MikroTik courses. And building some more courses possibly will be OPNsense, the future that I'm going to focus on. And at the same time, I mentioned that I became a trainer for OPNsense. Now, if you have some suggestion about a topic you think that I should make a course about, please put it on the chat, because I really like to get feedbacks from you as much as you can. Give a feedback to me, say that we want a course about that topic, about this brand, about that brand, and then I can take into consideration about what you are asking. All right, so now I will give my full time for you to ask me your questions. Please put your questions on the chat, and I will open here a goal, and the goal will be, let's see, if I get 5 super chat, and each super chat about €2 in the next 45 minutes, then I will host this week a new question and answer session. Let me just put it there. This week question and answer session. So I'll just put it, and if someone would like to provide super chat just for €2, it's not big money. I put that goal now. You can see it on the chat most likely. So if any one of you would like to contribute on this super chat, that will be really nice from you. And then I will promise that I will come again this week with another session to have a live streaming. Now, regarding the live streaming, I do have a group now on WhatsApp, and this group, you can see, I think I made a short video on my YouTube channels, leaving the link of my WhatsApp group. So if you are not yet on that group, please go to that link on WhatsApp and enroll in this group. Then I can chat with every day I speak to the members on that group. So what I did, I just made a survey when we would like, or you would like to have the live streaming. So the majority, they said we would like to have it on Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Time of the Netherlands, or CET, Central European Time. So meaning that this session will be every Wednesday at 6 p.m. my time, every week. So just keep that in your mind. All right, so now I will start taking your chat, and remember about the goal, guys. We have 45 minutes. If you guys can contribute on €2, then I will set another question and answer session again this week. All right, let's start. Now, hello, Mr. Emilio, and we have Barry, as mentioned in the group about Hotspot. What MikroTik authentication can we do for Hotspot? MikroTik by itself for authentication, if you don't use any radio server, this username and password, and of course the Mac authentication, that's possible. If you want to use radio server, then it depends on each radio server what it can do. For Hotspot, I really advise you, there is a very nice software. I built up a course for them also. It's on their website. It's called PowerLinks. So let me just write it to you. It's called PowerLinks. You can go to powerlinks.app, I just wrote it on chat. And on this course, you can have information about Powerlinks. I made a fully course for them. It's also on my website, by the way, but you can get it for free on their website. And try to communicate with them and get it's a radio server made for only Hotspot. It's really one of the best, I would say, in the market. Okay, again we have Mr. Joshua. Hello, watching from KE. I think KE is Kenya, right? So my regards to you and to everyone who's watching me and watching my courses from Kenya. Okay, from Dennis, I want to configure my CCR 2004 router with separate VLANs at each port. Also need a management VLAN for the Ethernet port. This is going to be my lab setup for my education only. Okay, very good. Please, guys, if you can just put your questions. You're welcome that you write about what you're planning to do. But just to give time for questions, if you can just write your questions, that would be best, so everyone can learn from the answers that I'm going to give for your questions. All right, Mr. Mamouche, I'm watching from South Sudan. Yeah, I've been 6 times in South Sudan, to be honest, in Juba. Very nice country, and my regard to South Sudan people, South Sudanese people. Okay, again, Barry, a course about different authentication with hotspots with MikroTik. That's gonna be a bit difficult to do that because then I need to have access to many radio servers to show you what each radio server can do as authentication. So again, if you want, go to the powerlinks.app and try their software. Okay, we have Icon Tech Solution. Also, you need to know about Hotspot. I think I have already answered. Now, Mr. Joshua, I would like to see an illustration on MikroTik Roadmap Beginner to Pro. Illustration, someone has to be to know how to draw to make the illustration, but if you want to learn about MikroTik, I highly advise you go to my website or my platform, mynetworktraining.com, and make a registration for the MikroTik bundle. It's only, I think, $13.99 per month, so it's a very small money. Please make a registration there, and you will learn most of things that you want to learn about MikroTik. Okay, hello Mr. Akhlaq from Pakistan. Hello Mr. Diego. Okay, let's see if we have some more questions here. How much does it affect when we use external radio server for AIA instead of user manager and MikroTik? So it is Mr. Mohammed. Yes, user manager is can be used, but it doesn't have a lot of features that the commercial radio server they have it. Otherwise, why other companies are doing commercial radio server, right? So in this case, then user manager would be enough. If you have a very small network and not let's say limited number of customers, and you don't really care about too much features, then yes, you can have the user manager. But if you want something like authentication to happen on phone, SMS, or you want, for example, that people log in using their social media profiles, or, so then in this case you have to think about a commercial radio server. So that's and also a radio server, what it has more is that you can create leads, you can make the billing, make invoices, you can stock, also put some stock, you can send emails from, so it's just one platform, you can do everything. Of course, Powerlinks does not have all those functions. It's all about only the hotspot, but the same company, they have a software called radio server called Splinks, and that really makes a lot of things compared to what User Manager can do. Okay, another question regarding Mr. Barry. I looked at Power Links, but it seems like they offer Wi-Fi to sell a setup for client. Okay, we jump from this discussion. We have Mr. Humphrey from Kenya. Hello, sir. Mr. Joe from Abuja, Nigeria. Hello. And Mr. Usha from Georgia. Hello, Mr. Usha. And then we have a question from Stani. Is it possible to have Italian subtitles in your courses on your website? I think I have set most of the courses with Italian subtitles. The problem is that my website is based on Teachable platform, which is a platform made for instructor to be able to put video courses, make the payment on that. So they take care about all the hosting. And before, it was possible that we can put subtitles for any language for free. What they did, they changed that. And now every time we have to put new subtitles for any course, they charge us per minute, and that's very expensive. So the money that I make from the students will not be enough to cover the cost of adding subtitles. So that's the reason why I can't add subtitles, but I think that I have added on most of the courses the Italian subtitles. Okay, Mr. Silent One, I'm from England. Hello, Mr. Silent. Now we have Akhlaq again. Is it possible to divert any VPN traffic on secondary link? I've tried with Mango route but failed. Any suggestion? What do you mean by that? Meaning that you want to use the VPN link to be like a second route, that you want to send the route from the second by having a VPN to send all traffic from that one. Please, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we have again Mr. Humphrey. What is the best MikroTik router to use for a medium-size ISP with 200 users? Okay, this question I always get a lot of questions about it. What is the best MikroTik to buy? What is the best? So there is nothing called the best router, and one router is good, one router is bad. It all depends on what you have first as number of users, but the most important is traffic and what your router is doing. So if you have one router, you're doing on it routing, and you're doing the switching, and you're doing firewall, and you're doing hotspot, and you're doing whatever, traffic control, you're doing many things, then yeah, you need to get the bigger router possible. But if you have just one router, which is like an edge router or just to pass traffic, you have to see then how much traffic you have. But I would say when you have 200 users and more, then always go to the CCR. CCR routers are very effective, very strong, and they work very well. So that's my advice to you. Okay, again, ICOM Tech Solution. I need training from zero to hero MikroTik. Again, please go to my website, mynetworktraining.com. You will have courses from beginners to professional. Another question, Unify setup using Dream Pro. I don't know what you mean by that. We have a question here from Salem. One upgrade from version 7.16 to version 7.8.1. I got flag D and AD in the hotspot before I got A, H, and yeah, okay. Those things could happen, so that's possible. Boy, is your son always here? Yeah, strange, strange chat here. My son is, I don't think it's his son. But if you hear, oh, you hear something, right? So I have my windows open. It's a bit hot here in the Netherlands. Could be some neighbors, people sitting outside. Okay, Dennis, I'm setting up a full 10 gigabit per second network. Wow, that's good. I choose this router for its reputation. There seems to be no true help in configuration. Do I use VLANs in the bridge with separate IP address on the port? Who should, yeah, okay, MikTik reputation is very nice, and really people use it a lot, but what do you mean by you didn't get true help? Who shall help you? No one normally should help you. You should help yourself. Otherwise, you have to hire someone to make the configuration for you. But normally, if you want to split your network into different sub-networks, so yes, using VLANs is the best idea. All right, we have here Mr. Kamaluddin watching from Afghanistan. Thank you very much, sir. Emilio, any possibility to have EDU material in the near future about peplink, 4G, 5G network equipment, and installing redundant alternative links? To be honest, I have already done the peplink certificates for sales and for networking. The hardware is really nice, very good. But I don't think that I'm going to plan making a course about that, to be honest, because I think the market for it is not as big as MikTik or other brands. So I think putting my time on something more important than that would be the best idea. Okay, we have Mr. Diego. Just want to thank you, Maher, for the awesome switching layer 2 course. Okay, I bought it and learned it a lot. It really helped me with my. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Diego, for your message. And yeah, that's what I like, that people from the courses I build, that people are learning and they're getting possibly better career, getting increase in their salary. So yeah, that's the main reason why I have decided to start doing video courses. Guys, I just remind you that we still have the goal. There is still 30 minutes to go. Till now, no one contributed for €2. It's not big money, guys. So if you would like to just put something on that, I will be very happy. Then I will host another session for your questions. Okay, we have someone writing in Arabic. Please, we are now speaking in English. All questions should be in English and not in any other language. Let's see. All right, some other questions, guys. Keep the questions rolling, and we have still time. I think I can still stay for over 45 minutes from now. So please, if you have your questions, just drop your questions here. Try to profit from my presence now to get answers to your questions. And if you can also share this link so people can join as well this live streaming. So yeah, so I'll keep checking the questions. What's the difference between load balancing and bonding? There is a very big difference between load balancing and bonding. Load balancing normally is when you have 2 or 3 or more internet connections and you want to use all of them. So what you can do load balancing, meaning that the users who are inside, they can use all the links which are connected to the internet. Then you can provide more bandwidth. You are not really merging it's still everyone is a connection, or is a connection to another ISP, or even if it's the same ISP, but it's a standalone connection. So in this way, you can use for example, the link from ISP1, from ISP2, from ISP3, and so forth, and they can be used all together. Then you can provide more speed on the internet to your internal users. So that's what load balancing. Bonding, from the other side, is when you have a switch, it's layer 2, and on this switch you want to bond 2 ports together to be connected to two other ports together. Because on switching, when you put, for example, you have one switch here and one switch, or one switch and one router, or two routers, also possible that you do bonding on that. So in this case, when you put one cable going from one switch to another, and another cable going also from the same switch to that to the second switch, so we have two cables here connected to the second switch on two ports. Then in this case, you end up having something, we call it loop, layer 2 loop, and believe it or not, this loop will never finish because it's on layer 2. It keeps going and going and going, and that causes collision, broadcast, blah 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 blah. So what the switching has as mechanism is that it will use the spanning tree protocol to block virtually one of the ports. It doesn't, so the cables are still connected, but one cable will be used to send the traffic, and if this cable the port goes down, the cable is cut, whatever, then the second one will start flowing the traffic. So what you can do instead of that, because you are using one cable, means one link, and the second is sitting idle, so you're not using, so you are wasting bandwidth. So what you can do bonding, and then you bond those two ports together, then they become under one virtual interface, and then you bond those two, also you put it under a virtual interface, and then the switch can see that he has one interface here and one interface here, not anymore two interfaces to interface, and he doesn't apply spanning tree. Then if you have, each link is 100 megabit per second, then you can have 200 megabit per second that you can send traffic on, and that's what bonding is. I hope I could answer your question. Okay, another question from Salem. Can I use QCake the same way as PCQ? You can, that's not a problem. You can use QCake. You can use, those are Q types, depending on what you want to do, but it can be used. Okay, we have a question from Mr. Matthew. Are you planning to do more Cisco like CCNP and Juniper training videos? That's possible. That's also possible. The problem with those brands is that there are a lot of trainers. They are teaching them, and they're a long time ago in teaching those two brands, and they have already a big audience and big students. So entering into this, so I have tried. I have a couple of courses for Juniper. I think one course for Cisco, but it was a bit difficult to get a lot of students, because those courses, normally Cisco and Juniper, they take a lot of workload, they take a lot of hours, and they take a lot of time to study them. Of course, I know them, but it's more like to study the detail, because I need to explain it. And when you have to explain something to students, you should know all the details. And the course takes too long. So the minimum, I think I have one course speaking about Cisco CCNA is around 25 hours. So can you imagine what is 25 hours of recording, editing, publishing, blah, 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 preparation. So that's possible. But yeah, if you say you are a couple of engineers interested to learn more about Cisco or Juniper, about this course, and you say, well, we are interested and we can enroll in your platform for this, and so yeah, that's possible. Please contact me then in private on my email or on my WhatsApp number, and then I can plan for that. By the way, my career, when I started with Cisco, and I like too much that product. Stable, efficient, the way they teach it, Cisco, they teach the material is very nice, and I really advise a lot of people when they want to start IT to learn or to study Cisco, because you get all the information from networking, from basics from zero to all the way up. So yeah, I like Cisco too much. Same way I like also Juniper. Okay, other question, Mr. Yanis. I'm looking into setting up VXLAN on two microtic routers that communicate with each. They communicate with each over WireGuard. Can I bridge one of the sites with VLAN so the other MikroTik has access to it. So you're doing VXLAN and then you want to bridge it with a VLAN. It's a very tricky question. I'm not very sure, to be honest, about it, but normally if you put it in a bridge and you put a VLAN and that VLAN is under an interface, it should be possible. But you better try that before, right? Okay. Another question, Emilio, regarding Peplink installing solution as not quite interesting area. Could you recommend some other known proven solution for marine application? Yeah, the vessel that needs it. It's. I think this solution is very widely used in that sector, but I'm saying that it doesn't have a lot of attention for courses for people to be trained for that. But it's I think this solution is very good. Okay, in simple terms, what is the difference between switching and bridging? So the switch normally is a multi-port bridge. In the old days we had a bridge where you have two ports on it. One port here and one port there, and this bridge can learn MAC addresses. That was working on layer 2. And later what they did, they created the switch where you have many ports, 12, 24, 48, whatever. So that's what they say, switching is multi-port bridge. So at the end, switch and bridge are the same. So it's layer 2. So yeah, that's it. And when you create a bridge on the MikroTik router and you have hardware offload enabled on it, the MikroTik router normally has a switch chip inside of it, which is a switch inside connecting all the ports together. Then the traffic would be switching from one port to another. Okay, another question. Can I expand my router Ethernet port physically? You can expand them. You can put a cable and connect another switch, and that's it. Okay, another question. My clients user connect different VPN clients, Cisco, SonicWall, and so on, to connect to their offices. They have two WANs and ask me to divert VPN client traffic to WAN 2 on MikroTik. How to do that? Normally they connect to the VPN, and you want that the VPN traffic goes from one WAN. So what you can do, you can just see what VPN they're using, take the port of it, and then you can use the PBR for that. Okay, another question. Hi Maher, hello. Is MVRP compatible with RSTP MSTP topology? I have 10 plus CRS 3000 switches and I'm using 200 VLANs. Whenever I attempt to deploy MVRP on the network, it's not functioning correctly. Good question. The direct answer I can say to you, I'm not sure about that, to be honest, because MVRP is a new feature that is on MikroTik. Not a lot of people has already implemented, and I haven't tested with all different type of spanning tree because actually I didn't have any customer that he asked for that. So what I know from MVRP is what I have delivered in my course, but I assume that it's not yet to that level, because especially with the multiple spanning tree, I don't think so yet. Okay, now another question. What are the optimal ways to implement multiple WAN links? I want to thank you. I have learned a lot watching your videos. The optimal way to implement multiple WAN-links, assuming that you are saying you want to do load balancing, the best way is one of the two. The PBR, policy-based routing, but then you have to decide which link to be used for which traffic. The second one is to use PCC. Yeah? Is any one of you guys interested to enroll on my network training? I will be happy to share on this chat a discount for you. If any one of you is interested, maybe we can do it something like 25% discount on the monthly fee. If you want that, then I'll be happy to share it on this chat. And please don't forget, the goal is still there. We still have 16 minutes to go. And if I don't get any super chat, then possibly the live streaming would go for next week then, and not this week anymore. All right, any other questions, guys? All right, let's see. In the bridge settings, when I enabled the use of firewall for VLAN, the users from different VLAN get distracted and can't reconnect. My big question for you is, or my simple question for you is, why you want to use bridge VLAN, a bridge filter, and not the IP firewall? Because VLAN, most likely you have IP address on them, and then you can use the IP firewall and not the bridge firewall, because bridge firewall there are not a lot of resources about it, and there's people who knows exactly how everything works on bridge firewall are not a lot, and it hasn't been too much worked by a lot of customers, I can say. So I would go to the IP firewall, then it's much better. All right, so I think we are around 20 person who's live now. Joining my live streaming, so that's a nice number. Is there any more questions that I can help with? No, I don't see people writing anymore. Very good. So I think that that's all for today. Then we spent I think around, let's see, 38 minutes, almost 40 minutes on this live streaming. Please schedule it in the future that every Wednesday at this time, 6 p.m. Netherlands time, that I'm going to be making or hosting a live streaming on my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share my videos, also try to comment on my videos when I upload them, and also if you can join as a member to my YouTube channel, because then you get access to videos that are not available for everyone, so they are only available for members and not for public. So I thank you very much for the time you spent now with me, and thanks a lot for those who participate and asked their questions. And I hope to see you then in the next week, and see you also in the courses, because most likely from now to next week you will be watching some of my courses. Thank you very much, and